Hello, how are you? What's going on? How's your life? Is it great? I hope so, because it's going to become even greater now that it's Homestuck time. I don't know what the fuck this cat is doing. I just thought this face was funny. I actually, legitimately sift through pictures of cats on Google Images to find a different cat picture for each video. If people want to send me pictures of their own cats, I will use whatever cat pictures you want, as long as it's a really cute picture of a cat. I prefer cats, pictures of multiple cats to just one cat, unless the cat is making an exceptionally amazing face or is exceptionally adorable. Because, I started off with collages of cats, but there are only so many cat collages that I can find, oddly enough. Anyway, we were making very tiny air conditioners. Tiny little toilets. Ah, curse you, tiny toilet. Find the car. Damn. You find your father's car near the base of the rock pillar. It is surrounded by caution tape for some reason. You are reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle. To no one's surprise but yours, the package and the game are missing. Someone is bugging you. I don't know, Hollywood makes it seem like any kind of impacted car is going to blow up, but that car is nowhere near blowing up level. I love how he's like, the internet. So, Gallows Calibrator GC began trolling ectobiologist EB. John, it's me again. Who? Oh, that's right, the leet-speaking blind one. Go away. John, don't make fun of my handicap. Which one, the blindness or the leet-speak? I'm sensitive about both. Sorry. You can make it up to me by letting me help you. Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but no. Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen to me and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually anyway, because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover. Yeah, well, you're a huge... Oh man, whatever. What do you want? I'm motivated by self-interest. To help you advance more quickly, because I've got your whole adventure right here in front of me. Do you have a braille screen or something? Shh! Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring, and you could stand to skip some steps. I was gonna say skip a bunch of stuff. Skip some steps. I don't really understand. So you can see my whole future? There, right? Words? Huh? So you can see my whole future there, right? By just, scrolling around in some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me? How can you be bored by my long, boring future? Why don't you just scroll around to whatever you want like the other weirdos are doing? Okay, I can do that. And I am. I guess what I really mean is, I just want to mess with you. Oh, okay, that sounds really great and helpful. I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think you can't really change anything, that your timeline we're chat hopping around is set in stone, no matter what we say or when we say it, and they're probably right. But I don't care. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. It sounds dumb, but if it means you're going to help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess. Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet. Whoa, you've got a map? Where'd you get it? John, we are so much better than you in every respect. It's ridiculous. Can I have it? It's huge, and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it, showing you where to go. Okay. Gallows Calibrator GC sent ectobiologist EB the file go here john.gif. Yeah, I was pretty much expecting that. She didn't do too badly. This is the worst crap I have ever seen. What am I looking at here? It's the best I can do. Okay, sorry, but it's useless. What's with these colors? I picked ones that smell nice. Couldn't you just, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best. Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut. You mean the breeze? Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline? Sure. Meanwhile, Rose is strifing. Epically. What did she... Ooh, I don't even want to know. Fuck up that ogre. And the kitten is just like, I'm a kitten. Ah. Damn. Right in the eyeballs. This reminds me of Chio from Naruto. Knit the scarf, ride the ogre. Aw, yeah. You know what you're doing. And Dave is like, hey, answer Dave. And, me too. Ooh, a new person. I'm building up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind, the point is, I'm out of grist. So if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented mule, maybe you can convert it into a grist windfall. Right now, the spoils would sink. I don't know, beach the thing first, I guess. Unless you were planning on selling that ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave. Huckleberry Finn? Shit, I've still got poppy seed kernels in my teeth. Oops. And then what? What do you mean? You kill it. Release a shitload of grist. Maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull? Or a brainstem? Can you find out? That sounds malicious. What? But you just rigged the thing with an edible harness and rode its torso like a log flume down a magical rainbow. That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in its sleep strikes me as unseemly. This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster who gives a fuck. Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but they've all mysteriously gone missing. Wow, fuck, okay. You can either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for Grist Torrent to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours to make up your mind. Does John know we've been sapping his grist yet? No, but he's still got a ton, so screw him. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Yeah, me too. Answer troll. Grim Auxiliatrix, GA, began trolling Turntech Godhead, TG. Oh, no, I mistook that for something else. I get the signs for Virgo and Scorpio mixed up occasionally, which is stupid because much as the one for Virgo looks a lot like Scorpio, Scorpio's has the scorpion tail tip. You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition. Who? The one who is a little snooty. Oh, yeah, sure. I command her, all right. I'm like the pimp master hustle daddy of all snippy bookshrews. That's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight. Wrong, what do you want? Have you found her demeanor to be chilly, on a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort? What the hell? I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with, endearment. You have no idea, dude. She is so in my grill, like a stray hot dog that rolled down there, and now it's too much trouble to fish out with the tongs. You just watch it, like, crack and turn black. Oh. Hold on. I read that with the wrong, cadence. Like a stray hot dog that rolled down there, and now it's too much trouble to fish out with the tongs, so you just watch it, like, crack and turn black. Is this a common sort of practice in human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong? Man, what? Wait, what's this about? Do you ever think for her, don't you? Don't deny it, bro. It's obvious. Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination? So terrible. What a transparent dodge. I'll hide behind your alien shit. Just admit it. You want to help me. You want me to help you win her over. I just would like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity. Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everybody always means literally what they say the way John and Jade always do. Maddening! How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle. Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you gotta leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs. It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Very well. I am beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship. Yes, you're on a roll. That was sincerity. Oh. Alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you gotta pull out all the stops. First psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not. Then keep saying the opposite things. That's kind of the obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah. Be like an antagonism ninja. Like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing, though. It sounds like you are advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor. Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I'm saying be a less shitty troll. Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed. Good luck, bro. Answer troll. Her face when she's typing. Adios Torador, AT, begin trolling Tentacle Therapist, TT. Aye, so you get bossed around by the night, okay? Given that, I have a question. Who? Oh, the one who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy. Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer? I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes, I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. So, you know that guy, I know that anyone committed to such an affectation can only be striving to mask a sincere insecurity complex, and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. I have been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by them insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab chimp commands the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then. Okay, well, I didn't understand those things, but, I mean, Dave. Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay. Given that I have a question about him, I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities and, what are his tender spots to all those, devices he employs to conceal them, like all the things he says he thinks are funny? Tender spots? Your word choices are evocative. Is your design to couple with this gentleman? Whoa, no, whoa. Okay, no, that just made me feel upset to think about. I just wanna really try to bother him. It's hard. If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes. No, I'm not really interested in his earth goat, but if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay. Then we're agreed. You are hell-bent upon literally seizing his shrill, bearded livestock. I'll assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry. What? Poetry is in those human word bunches? Yes, they are the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve these crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast. This is way too much fun. People told me I needed to put a little bit more hesitation and uncertainty into AT's voice, so I'm just like, I hate everything about myself. Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean this figuratively, just to be clear. A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth, except sulphurous tresses while it cracks and turns black. They both said something about cracking and turning black. They're so perfect. I love it. You mean, like, the surface of an overcooked protein object? Completing the reference. Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit. It will destroy him. Yes, this is the idea that I like. Your obvious cunning with words to depant Strider with such vivid Empyrean tempest, a nether-regional sonic boom is a certain inevitability. But even so, consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such unqualified devastation. The angels will reap pearl strings of little urban fellows cantillating an unbroken chorus of oh snaps. Please. I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these loud, dope human rhymes and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you said you'd lend to, earth monkeys to toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help. Adios Torador AT blocked Tentacle Therapist TT. Adios Torador AT unblocked Tentacle Therapist TT. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to block you. That probably took up a huge chunk of time, though, doing the slow talking and the pauses. Jeez. Meanwhile, Answer Troll. Oh hey, Jasper Sprite. Grim Auxiliatrix, GA, began trolling Tentacle Therapist, TT. Your dark-spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this? Is that the right cadence for that? What do you think about this? That's better. I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy of sabotage and earned my compliments. Ah, see, it is working already. What is? I've listened to his advice, and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really. What we have to do, really. Seriously, like I mentioned before, it's hard to read the cadence with the capitals. My head hurt. What's that? Remember the first time we spoke? Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. We'll graciously omit my embarrassing skepticism, however. The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you. This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either. This is your second conversation with me, but it is my seventh with you. And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place? That's next time. So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1 equals 2, 2 equals 7, 3 equals 1, 4 equals... Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equals 3, 5 equals 4, 6 equals 5, 7 equals 6. Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible. But I don't want to think about that. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is... Wow. She has it written differently. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, your sparing troll intellects, etc., etc.? See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe. You mean based on the first impression I am apparently about to make in our next conversation? Yes. What can I possibly say that will leave such an imprint? That is why I have contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. Grim Auxiliatrix GA sent Tentacle Therapist TT the file conversation with a very stupid girl.txt. I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks. Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure, and further examination grew warrant. And what if my counter-measure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place? But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless. Unless I decide to copy it word for word. Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression. So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability, and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription? Yes. Well, being perfectly upfront about it. Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to... What? Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me. That sentence makes no sense. I'll admit it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for. Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw. Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him, or befriend him. But that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is, why? Why the convoluted artifice? Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have you at a disadvantage in your view and will seek to reclaim higher ground. In successive conversations, 4 equals 3 and 5 equals 4 and such, your demeanor will be terse if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation. So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well? Yes, it seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. That's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated. I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time? You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it. They're just having parallels here. Interesting. I'm hopping to 8 equals 8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought. Okay, I'm going to talk to my dead cat. Sounds like a plan. Honey is like, mm-hmm. So in love. Answer troll. In the middle of something, man. Audio Soror AT began trolling Turntech Godhead TG. Okay, my bromo sapien. Are you ready to get straight in? Flat down, broadside, school fed of the bone bulge by dope smacked, trinked out, smother fudging troll? Don't care. Okay, let me organize my notes here. Okay, turn on some strict beats maybe. It will help to listen to them while I destroy you. When the policeman busts me and pops the trunk, he's all surprised to find him toting sick Billy, whose goat is that, he asks while he stops to thunk about it, and I just say, it's Dave's, you silly goose. But the man says, Goose, where? Let me see your hands. And I say, shit, sorry, I didn't know it was contraband. Well, okay, I'm getting off the point, which was about this hot mess, Dave, that you got landed in, like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun, it's your ass that you handed in, and then got handed back to you, because that's how humans get served, and guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle and horns in your butt that got branded in. Before I gave your ass back to you, I did that, is what I mean. But, I mean, getting back to the point, or maybe two, actually. The first is you suck, and the second is how I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that rhyme was so ill. So ill. But, no, just joking. Let's see. How can I put this tactfully? I mean, the point's on the horns on my head, coming at you through traffic, aimed at a target on your shirt that is red. Yes, it sure is. We're about to get mad horny graphic. I mean, sort of like a graphic crime scene, not like anything sexual. Whoa, never mind. Okay, getting back to the actual tactical, vernacular, smaxical, forcing you to be licking and liking. Grab my horns and start kicking like you're riding a Viking, 'cause I'm a bully and you're not in charge. Darling, you're writing pornfic. What are you doing? You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge, 'cause I'm charging in your china shop, breaking your plates and stuff which I don't really know what the plates are supposed to represent, but fuck. It's just that you think you are the cock of the walk's hot shit, but when in fact you are not. More like you are something that rhymes with the cock of the walk's hot shit, but is so much worse than the cock shit. So, given that, let me be the first to say you act like you're gold from prospect when you're really cold shit flush from Durst. Sickest rhyme, dude. You just started some sick fires, bro. Eros is like, yeah. Oh, Yeah, we've got detail on his shirt. He's got buttons on it. I need to save that for something. God, this is a lot of reading. Take shortcut. Flurp. Oh, there's all his shit. Splop. There goes the bunny. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Reunite with your loving wife and daughter. Did it actually wind up with him, though? Or was it just drifting along? Ah, sweet. I knew I missed something. Reminds me, I need to, download that movie and watch it. Give dear sweet Casey the bunny. Oh, here's the scene. Not gonna click on it, though. Surrender to overwhelming emotion. Stop, stranger danger. What's this? Answer CG? Carcat, why are you so excited? John, what the wet bag of human horse shit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh my lord. No wonder you losers all fuck up this game so bad. What? I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that? What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch? No, it's about these criminals on a runaway plane and they've got to be stopped by Nick Cage and John Cusack together as a team. Oh. Okay, that sounds pretty good, I guess. It is sweet. So sweet. You would probably like it. I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Wasn't he in Serendipity? It's pretty great for a human flick. Oh man, that sucks so bad. Okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster stick in your face. Tree monsters? I read gnarled tree instead of gnarled tree monster. Don't you have alien movies from your alien planet? Yeah, of course, we have tons of movies and they are infinitely superior to your primitive cinematic Neander thrashings. Okay, so what is a really good one? You'll probably laugh if I tell you the name of one. Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares? Okay, fine. One that is amazing, and is a classic, is wherein numerous vigilantes confront peril. One of them betrays the others, but it turns out to be part of the plan all along. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic tension, 4 major characters wear unusual hats, 1 holds plot-critical secret, 47 on-screen explosions, 1 resulting in demise of key adversary, 6 to 20 lines that can be construed as humorous. Wait, this is the title? It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles. How do we even say them in conversation? Well, we don't, obviously. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie, and then everyone just ends up there, watching it. Not saying it, that's dumb. John, try to think outside your minuscule cultural bubble for a change. Okay, I just think it's still cumbersome and completely illogical. Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after racking up thousands of years of film history. You know, I think your civilization just didn't mature enough or something. Before letting this Earth Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle. Must explain why it has sprouted such a miserable crap of players, sort of basically gods like us. Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me now, so we can't be in such bad shape. What are you talking about? GC gave me a map and showed me a shortcut. What the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about doing at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this. Okay. Okay. Now she's just over there giggling at me like an imbecile. What are you two up to? What, are you in cahoots now? Oh, fuck! Ugh, okay, she just walked over and punched me. And said it was from you. Sorry, I guess? I told her to stop these shenanigans, but it seems like whatever she was doing with you, she already did a while ago. From my perspective, at least. I don't know why you guys are all doing this to yourselves. All this time jackassery, it's giving me a headache. Okay, if you talk to her again when she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me. Okay. Tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table for fucking 2 on it. It's for a candlelight hate date. I like how you guys have basically resorted to trolling each other through us. Fuck you! Oh, did you talk to Jade yet? Jade? Why would I want to talk to her? That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know. Oh, damn it. Are you sure? Yeah, you told me, dude. Do you want me to pace the conversation? No, God, no. I hate it when we start going down that road. This is going to require further investigation. I've got to go. Okay, but next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I don't just block you. Back then, I won't really want to hear from you. Okay, I'll do that. Later. Answer, GC. Mouthful of laughter. Oops, I'm going overtime. This is going to have to wait, though, because my throat is dying from all the different voices.